Hi everyone, I'm on the other side of the table today, as promised. Hubby's live.
Hello.
This is Greg. He's going to be doing like the welcome signs that you see. So I'm going to pan the camera down so we can get started, and he'll tell you what the links are and how he done everything. So let's get started.
Okay. We went to Home Depot. Just bought a board. It was 1 by 8 by 6 foot, and so it'd be like 1 inch this way, then it's 8 inches this way, and it was 6 foot this way. We bought these letters at Ben Franklin's, and they are 6-inch letters. So we just took the letters and placed them out on the board here where we'd wanted them, and just spaced them out so far from each other. So after we figured out the length of the board that we wanted, and that, we went and took some paint and put in a sprayer with a little bit of water in there, then sprayed the board and took a paper towel and just wiped the board down, kind of like whitewashing. And then we done the letters the same way, but with blue. So after we done all that, then placed the letters down here, and we were using staples to mount them to the board. And got my staple gun. But this kind, you really have to put pressure down to force the staples in, and sometimes they don't go all the way in, so I got a hammer just to tap on them to drive them down a little bit further. So we'll go ahead and get started with this.
While he's working on that, I'm going to work over here, and I got this letter U, and I am going to attach it to this and make like a little rail wreath for our front door. As y'all couldn't tell, blue and pink are my two favorite colors. I want to say thank you for joining us tonight.
So what we done was we decided what we wanted to do with the board first, put on here, and Christy has made a little bow that she wants to put up here on top, so we left some space up here to be able to attach the bow and try and not cover up the letters on here. But you can either use a yardstick, a tape measure, or whatever you have to be able to measure to have the letters evenly spread out if you want, or you can just eyeball it, whichever you prefer. So I hope everyone's doing really well today. If you have any questions, comment below, and if we don't get to them right now to answer your questions, then we go back and we'll read over the comments, and we read every comment and we try to answer everyone. So I think I got the letters set where I want them, so I'll go ahead and start put staples in. And another thing to do to make sure you got the right staples, if you know, like the size of your letters, you want a staple to be able to go through your letter into the board. That way it'll stay on and hold really good. Okay, just stapled all the letters in.
Now you want to attach the bow?
Uh,
And tell them how they can touch up the paint on the staples?
can. And this would be the part where the hammer comes in, because not all the staples had went all the way down. And it doesn't have to be a very big hammer. And that, all you're going to do is just hammer and drive that staple down flush with the letters. And then go back with whatever color you painted your letters and just kind of brush over the staples to try and hide those. So you want to put the bow on, you say?
Yeah, you can put it on. Let me tighten this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Zip tie it.
And I don't know if you can see it very well, but we decided beforehand where we wanted to put the bow, so I drilled a couple holes in there to be able to put the chenelles through. There we go.
And there's 2 wires.
I have to.
Go ahead. Thank you, Linda. It kind of reminds me of the beach. That's why I chose that teal color. Linda said she loves the teal color.
Thank you. All right.
The wire cutters are over here.
And that.
Tell them how they can put whatever they want on that. Like they could put welcome, or they could use your last name.
We decided to go with our last name. You can put welcome or your last name or whatever you'd like to put on there. I just felt like there's so many welcome signs out there that I want to do something a little different. So that's why we chose to go with our last name. Because I like being different too. So we got the bow attached now, and I'll let Christy handle this part of it. But she was going to roll these tails up, curl them up and that way it doesn't hide our last name when we put it out. And silver.
Huh?
Silver.
Yeah, I forgot it in the
Can you
kitchen.
run and get it real quick?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Just let them know to spray it outside.
Yeah. But you can use whatever width board or length of board or however. Whatever size letters you want. And this one we talked about just kind of standing up in the corner and that. But just put it up out on the porch and kind of as our welcome to people that come over. And Christy picks out the colors because I'm not very color coordinated and I'm a little slight color blind, so Christy's the color person here. And we use this sealer to spray everything down so it'll last a little longer. And we get this at Walmart. And it's usually about, what, $5-6 a can?
I think it's like $3 to $4.
$3 to $4, okay.
Yeah.
But it does really well. And when you spray it, you'll want to do it outside.
Definitely.
It does definitely have an odor linger around for a little while, and then if you do it inside the house or your garage. So it's better to do it outside, spray it down and that. But it works really well.
You can tell them about the board that we sprayed and left it out for 14 days in the rain.
Oh, yeah. We had tested it before we went to actually using it for orders and that. And we sprayed the board and left it outside for 14 days, and it rained several times on that board. And when we brought it in, we let it dry out real good, and it wasn't deteriorating, falling apart, or anything. It held up really good with that sealer, but we made sure we covered all areas, even crevices and cracks, with the sealer. So this does work really well in that. So I recommend it.
They do have high gloss finish too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is matte finish, and they do have high gloss, whichever you prefer.
Your mom says, I like it, Greg. And Linda says that's nice.
Thank you.
My knee's going to be done before me.
Yeah.
Yours
I'm
wasn't as
sorry.
long. That's all right.
But yeah, if you need to, like when I was putting the staples in, it kind of scuffed the letters a little bit. So if need be, you can go back over them and take that out and just take the paper towel with the paint and just brush over it, and it'll take it out. And any areas that you see maybe need touched up or something. But like the main board here, if you need to, you can either paint it like this or just paint only. Paint it whatever color you want, or you can put stain on it to have a stained look, and just whatever colors you prefer. Or That. Do you have anything else to add?
I was just going to say, if they don't want to do a bow, they can always take twine and wrap it around the top and then put maybe a little floral in there. Or they can decorate it however they want.
Yeah.
Or they could do the welcome, or they could do their address on there.
Yeah.
So the UPS and FedEx can find them.
Yes.
If they're like our UPS and FedEx, they never find our house.
Even if they stop in front of our house, they still drive off.
And never deliver anything.
But just little different craft ideas, and I've been wanting to do something woodworking type, and Christy said, yeah, let's do this. So
If you want, you can just take these and start rolling these like this. See, I'm going to make a crafter out of him yet.
she hopes.
You just roll them up like this. And this is where I'm at so far on my wreath door, my rail door. Door hanger. Then after you get them all rolled, you can show them why you rolled them and what they look like.
I'll be surprised what they look like.
You got this. You're
That I've
doing
never
great.
done this before.
You're doing great.
If anything, hopefully we can bring a smile to someone's face or laugh in that, because we like to joke around a lot with each other and give each other a hard time, but we just like to have fun, and we want to make these, you know, what we do, we want to make it fun for everybody else. And with Christy teaching me how to do this, it's going to be funny. You'll be laughing.
Linda said, I like that too. With this, I used the blue, the teal blue on the bottom. It's 21-inch deco mesh, and I just cut it and then folded it over and then did the scrunchie method. And then I used the white silver snowball on the top of it to tone down some of the blue. And I did that. I cut that 20 inches as well and did the scrunchie method. And then I'm using the white and the blue ribbon on it, on this. And the ribbon is cut 12 inches. We've had a John Deere wreath hanging up on our front door for a while, and I said it's time for it to go, and I got to get something else up there. How is everyone doing today? We had a great day today. We went to lunch with some friends. Every Sunday we go to lunch with some amazing friends. Then, of course, I drug hubby to the craft store.
Fun.
That's why you rushed me out of there and rushed me home?
Be right back.
Have y'all ever heard of Old Time Pottery? It's a craft store, and I love going in there and looking around. And I went in there today to see if they got any more of their Christmas stuff out. And they had a little bit more out, but not a whole lot. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? Once they get, once Old Time Pottery gets all their Christmas stuff out, I'll probably do a live from there, because you would not believe all of the stuff that they have in there. I went in there today and they had a sleigh that lit up, and now I said, oh, the things I could do with this sleigh, until I turned it over and seen the price tag. I said, for $40, no way. So I didn't get the sleigh. But I sure would have liked to have. It was gorgeous. Now I will be back on Wednesday evening, 8 o'clock p.m. And I will be doing something for my doctor. Oh, wow. Linda. A huge flower wreath. I'd love to see that. We are located in southern Indiana. So you have an Old Time Pottery near you, Linda?
We have several places, Old Time Pottery, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, Ben Franklin's, and then sometimes we can find things at Walmart and
Yeah.
different things. Then we have several, what would you say, consider like Menards,
Yeah.
Home Depot, a Lowe's, and then we have a few of locally owned hardware stores too.
We also have Gabe's too. There's stuff that I get in there for crafting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gabe's is pretty good. This is getting so full already. Everybody likes your...
Oh, thank you.
Now this board here that I'm using, I'll turn it over so we can see the back of it. I bought this board at Walmart, and it already comes with the hanger, which is upside down, but I don't care about that because I'm not going to use that hanger. And it's back in the craft section, and all I did was painted the front of it, and then had hubby drill the holes in there so I could put the pipe cleaners through it. As you can see, the pipe cleaners. And then that's what I'm attaching all my deco mesh to. And then, like I said, I have that big U that I'm going to attach to it. This. And that will be on the top. Whoop, like so. I keep forgetting I'm on the other side. And then I do have a bow, a smaller bow, that I'm going to put on this as well. And then I'll take the twine and I'll run it from here to here, and that'll be my loop to hang it with. Sorry, dear, I gotta take part of your table.
I like doing wood crafts when I have the time because I work 6 days a week. But
hi, Floyd. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
We've talked about possibly doing something woodcraft, and then, you know, like we done here, painted it and that. But then Christy adds her special touches to it and just really makes it pop even more in that. So hopefully here in the future we can do more of these type of things.
You want to show them what we're doing? What I'm doing Wednesday? You won't be here.
What's that?
It's for Dr. Lynn, our doctor.
Oh.
This. And here's the ribbon that matches it.
Alright.
Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to shake it.
This here is what we got, and we're gonna paint it and that for our doctor. But and this ribbon is what she got to go with it. I don't know if you can see that.
I think it says thank a doctor and thank a nurse, doctors, healthcare workers.
Yeah.
They're heroes.
But we really like our doctor. She's exceptional. Yeah. She takes the time with us. If we have any questions or anything, she always talks everything through and explains everything thoroughly to us.
Yes.
And we just think the world of her.
That's the way it is here too, Linda. They just now started putting their stuff out. And it's like they're teasing me because they put a little bit out. And I keep going in there every week and looking.
And this is the time of the year I start getting nervous.
Now. They had a light, it's like a light post. And it comes up and it had a sign that came out and it said Merry Christmas. I told him, I said, oh, I could do so many things with that. I really want that, until I turned the price tag over. And I said, I'll wait before I do anything with that. So I didn't get it. It was 40 or 50. I don't remember.
It is really neat looking though.
It was very neat. I'm sure once they start lowering the prices, I'll be in there getting them. They changed our old-time pottery around. They moved everything around, so you have to go hunting for it. I went in there to get some white ribbon because I didn't have any. And I came out with so much more than just white ribbon. I think that's why hubby was in a hurry to get me home. That, or he was just really excited about doing his project today.
Sure. I was excited about being on here to show him the project.
I think, yeah. I think you're right, yeah. Yeah, Linda, I get in trouble every week. Trust me. Hi, Piggy. I think that's why he keeps asking, are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. He rushes me out of there. But they have some really cool, neat things to do in there as far as craft-wise. All right, got 2 more to put on, and then we'll be done with this one. Then we can attach our U and then our bow. That or he was so worried that I wasn't going to get home in time to fix his dinner. One of the two, or he's getting nervous about what I was putting in that cart.
There for a while, when she would mention Hobby Lobby or somewhere else, I would kind of start cringing. But it's all in fun.
Yeah.
I like to give her a hard time.
That he does. But honestly, I think today I was ready to come home. My foot started swelling up. Aww. You have to drive an hour away, Peggy? Wow. I won't complain then about having to drive 30 minutes. If I was driving, it'd only be about 15, 20 minutes. But since hubby is adamant that he drives, it takes us about a half hour. Yeah, he don't let me drive that much. He don't like my driving. And your hubby won't do a live because he's too shy?
I'm shy too.
Yep. I made my hubby do it.
Oh, you twisted my arm.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta cover up your board for a minute. I'm running out of space over here.
That's all right.
Can you all see that color? It's kind of transparency, but when you put it up against the blue, you can see how it really stands out.
Peggy's got foot surgery in October.
Oh, girl, I'm going to be praying for you. I got my stitches out Friday, and I'll tell you what. I was never so happy until she started taking them out, and I said, that's enough. The little gal that checked me in, I think she was supposed to take my stitches out, and she didn't do it. So when they come in to do my x-rays, the x-ray technician said, I can't take you back there with your stitches in. I said, well, what do you want me to do? So she went out there and got another nurse to come in there and take my stitches out. And I'll just say that that nurse was not happy one bit about having to take my stitches out. She yanked and tugged with every stitch. She sure did. And she even clipped my skin 3 times. I was not a happy camper. But Doc said everything looks good, and he told me to start walking on it, so I've been walking on it. But I will definitely pray for you. Oh, you built 3 homes together, and you still won't do a wreath with you. That's funny. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's doing so much better. And of course, when I went in there Friday to get my stitches out, everybody knows I'm loopy when I come out of anesthesia. And the first thing he said when he walked in was, I tried to talk to you Friday or that Thursday after your surgery. He said, but you was just too far gone. You was a hot mess. I said, I'm a hot mess every day. So what surgery what surgery is no other different than any other day. I'm a hot mess. He said, no, you was really a hot mess. I couldn't talk to you at all. It was funny.
Now he knows what I go through every day.
Yeah. He said that broken bone fell out as soon as he got down to that bone. He said it fell right out onto the floor in 2 pieces. I said, well, looky what I did. I got to talking and I skipped one.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. We'll fix it later. I don't want to hold everybody up.
Boy, it says love the collar combo.
Thank you. I didn't want it to be overwhelmingly blue, so I figured I better add a little something else in there with it.
Yeah, there's some medications Christy can't take either because she just loses control, doesn't realize what she's doing. A little too strong for her.
Yeah, I'm hypersensitive to a lot of medications, but I will say though, after surgery, I have not taken the first pain pill or anything, and I felt great. It's a little sore today, but I'd rather it be sore than to take pain medications. That's one thing I don't want to do. I can't handle them. I'm too hypersensitive to them, and they make me crazier than what I already am.
But she is a fun crazy.
Yeah, he told me I was the life of the party in the recovery room. They couldn't get me to settle down. I have no clue what I was saying.
Some things are better left unknown.
I would say so. I do know that when the nurse wheeled me out to you, she said, she's a hot mess and she's all yours. That's all I know. I don't know what I said. See how full that is? Isn't that just gorgeous? And it's all on that little tiny piece of wood. Isn't that gorgeous? Now we're going to attach the U. And I'm going to attach it with my zip ties, wherever they're at. Did you move them?
Nope. Did you have them up there?
Nope, I got them right here beside me. Imagine that. They were right beside me on the floor. All else fails, look on the floor.
Well, like you said, you're not used to working on that side either.
That's true. Let me move that. I just drilled 2 holes up here. Well, he did, not me. Girl, I even got my glasses on. I still can't see. Hi, Lillian. Peggy, that is so funny. They wouldn't allow him to come back in the room with me. So I had to be in there by myself. So it's hard telling what I said. But he don't never tell me what I said either. He's like, you were a mess.
I just laugh at her. You need help holding that?
Got it. Yeah, you can hold it up while I put this zip tie in. I'm just zip tying this U, the U to this board. Just drilled some small holes and I'm going to zip tie it in there. Huh?
Backwards.
Of course I've got it backwards. Good gravy. It's me. All right, yeah. Oh, you want me to hold this down? Look, this is supposed to be my project. You see who's taking over? I think he secretly likes crafting. He ain't fooling nobody.
I just gotta show her how to work these things.
Oh, is that it?
Now you can work your magic.
Alrighty. Pull it tight. Let me get my little pliers here, because Lord knows I ain't going to get it tight. Well, it's tight.
I'll take care of that.
It's tight. That's good. Let's move on to the next one. Did I miss the hole?
No, it's there.
It went all the way through the hole?
Went all the way through.
Good word. I did something right.
Looky there.
Oh, man. Peggy, I feel for you. We will definitely keep you on our prayers. In our prayers. We're going to keep you on our prayers. I meant in our prayers.
And a zip tying it on there, it held up.
Okay. Now I made a smaller bow for this one. And I didn't clip none of my tails yet. Y'all know I don't do that until after the live is over, because I don't know how long I want my tails yet. And then I want to put the bow like right in here to cover up that little bare spot. So I'm going to take it, and there's that, let me show you. Here's this board right here. I'm going to try and bring the wire on each side of, on each side of this board. I'm going to try and run it through there and tie it right there, because I'm not going to use this clip. I've drilled holes up here in the U. Can you see those?
Not real well.
There, I'll turn it upside down. There's the holes that we drilled. And I'm going to use twine to hang it with.
Floyd said, awesome idea, Christy.
Thank you, Floyd. Peggy, I feel for you. I really do. As you can see, I'm sitting down, so every time I sit in my chair over there, it squeaks.
Lillian said, totally beautiful. I love the colors.
Thank you, Lillian.
And Peggy said, love this.
All right, you get to hold that up while I tie this, because you know I've only got 2 hands and I need about 12.
She always tells me, teamwork.
That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm going to run this underneath of that hanger. I ran the wire underneath of that hanger. I'm just going to twist it.
Lillian asked, did we make the welcome sign as well?
Yes, hubby. That's what hubby did in the beginning.
Yeah, we had bought the board, and I'd cut it down after we set the letters out on it to see how far we wanted to space them. And then when I cut the board, I cut off 19 inches, so it makes it 53 inches long. And then we painted the letters and painted the board. And then after we got it spaced out, and then I just put staples in the board.
All right, where's my twine? Did you move it over there?
Right here.
All right, now I'm going to add twine to the top of this. Oh, look at these tails. They're a hot mess. Let's clean them babies up. Fluff this bow. But I won't keep you guys here doing all that.
Lloyd said Jeanette did a door hanger for the first time.
Awesome.
He likes the door hangers.
I love the door hangers. Hey, Kim.
Thank you, Lillian. Yeah, I started out with the sign with our name on it and that. But, yeah, you can put anything. Welcome, your name,
Hi,
whatever
sis.
you'd like
Love
to put
you.
on there.
Alrighty. I tied a knot. I guess I should move this back down so we can be on camera.
Can you show the board, please?
Absolutely.
And Christy's touch was the bow at the top,
This is my touch.
but
And I picked out the colors.
hopefully you can see all of it.
And with this is our last name. You don't have to do your last name if you don't want to. You can use, you can write welcome on there. Or if you want to do one for fall, you can put happy fall y'all on here. These letters, they have them at Walmart. They have them at any craft store. When we went to Walmart, they didn't have half of our letters for our last name. So we had to go to Ben Franklin's, and that's where we got them at. And you don't even, if you don't want a bow, you don't have to put a bow on here. Because I told him I thought about taking this little twine rope and wrapping it around there and then just making a small bow. But then I thought, no, I really don't want the twine. I want the bow up there. Just to torture him with the bow.
Hopefully you was able to see it though, Lillian. Thank you, Floyd.
You want to tell her how long the board was, or did you?
I don't know if I did while Lillian was on here. The board was 6 foot when we bought it, and I cut 19 inches off, made it 53 inches. That because after we spaced it out and we knew where the letters would be, and then Christy mentioned about putting a bow on there, so we just left a little above the letter U. That way we can put a bow on there. But you can make it whatever length you want, however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm. Do it whatever color you want.
Yeah.
We were in an old time pottery, and I'm not trying to say this to be mean to old time pottery because I do shop there a lot. they had one that wasn't even half the size of this, and I think it just said Boo on it, and it was black, and then it had the orange letters on it, but it was raised like this. And yeah, it was black, and it had the orange lettering, and it said Boo on it, and that was all that was on there. And it was maybe this long, if that. And I think they wanted like $12 to $15 for it. I can't remember exactly. And I was like, wow, for that price you can have a longer one if you do it yourself, and you can have whatever else you want on it just besides Boo. But if you just want to make several ones for different,
and just do one for Christmas. If we can find like a Santa Claus or something, put on there or whatever.
all right, you get to hold it. Hey, wait a minute, where's my,
Okay.
let me grab the wreath stand, then they can see it.
Oh.
Thank you, Lillian. Yeah, they can be very, 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 very expensive. Tell them how much the board was.
The cost?
Yeah.
Okay, this board here that we bought that was 6 foot, and it's 1 inch by 8 inch by 6 foot. We paid $10 for it. But you can get any board that you want. But this is kind of a pre-finished board that's been kind of sanded down and that. It's not rough when you get it, but they do have cheaper boards if you wanted to go cheaper.
I gotta slide your board over just a pinch.
Yeah. They can be expensive at times.
There. Let me move the camera up. Oh, you can see it.
Do you need to move this over more?
Yeah, probably. You're in my way. Get your
Oh, I'm
stuff and get
sorry.
out of my way. I want him to see my door hanger. I'm joking, y'all. This is just us playing.
Thank you, Lillian.
Yeah, for a smaller board, like I said, this is the door hanger. And I use the 21-inch deco mesh, and I just cut it and folded it over. 10-inch deco mesh, scrunchied it up. And of course my ribbon got messed up. I was trying to put the bow on there. But we wanted to come on here and show you how to make one of the boards, the welcome boards. Because like I said, especially today, after we had seen it, one not even half the size of this, and it was $12 to $15, and we don't even have that much wrapped up into this board. I mean, just for the wood part. I'm not talking about the time, the bow, just the plain wood and the lettering. You can make your own. That's why we wanted to come on here and do that and show everybody how to do it. Now I'm being nice to him.
I love the aggravation, and she knows it.
Yeah, he loves it when I aggravate him. He gets excited over that. But, and then for this, the U, I bought at the craft store, and it was only $3, and I brought it home and painted it. And then, like I said, I got this board here at Walmart, and it was $4 something for it. And I just used the pipe cleaners and then 2 zip ties right here to zip tie the U on. And then you're out for your deco mesh and your ribbon, and then for your bow. But I will show you something else that hubby does too that I have made. And I thought about coming on here and doing a live with that, but I haven't done it yet. And I'll grab it and show you.
Oh yeah, anything homemade, just because you know you put your heart into it, and it just makes it that much better than just going to the store and buying it.
Now this one got a little scuffled up on the bottom. It just needs to be repainted. But here's like a little picket fence that he makes. I told him he needs to start showing people how to do this stuff because a lot of people like this.
And what we had planned to do with this was fix it to where we could change for each holiday or any occasion and just add different things to it. Like for Valentine's Day, you could put hearts and whatever you wanted on there. Then come 4th of July for that, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, New Year's.
I bought these little flags at Walmart, and they're cloth. But how cute is that? Sorry, you're in my space. See, you can do anything with these little fences, and you can decorate them up any way you want. So I thought about doing a live with, or having him do another live with the fence and showing like measurements and different things like that. But you can decorate this any way you want. Lillian, I want him to do it so we can sell them. I have sold quite a few of these fences, but I keep trying to tell him that they are worthy of being selling, but he doesn't think they are. See, Lillian said you need to start making them and selling them.
I'll have to start putting them together.
Snap two.
But one way I've done this, I can't remember what it's called now, but oh man, I wish I could remember the name of that tool. But you put it down here, and they give you a drill bit with it, and you drill in through there for a guide. And when you put the screws in, they're going at an angle, and it just makes it a stronger fit. I know there's been commercials on TV where they've taken this, done this kind of drilling, and then put the screws in and setting it down like this. I could stand on this part and it will not break. It'll hold up. Okay, Peggy's got that tool too. I love it.
What's it called, Peggy?
Craig jig.
That's
Floyd.
it. Thank you, Floyd.
Yes, thank you, Floyd.
I just had to look up and read. And Floyd says he agrees with Lillian. You need to start selling these.
Yeah, well, I'll have to start making some.
Well, you wanted a part-time job, not taking care of me, so there you go.
Somebody's got to take care of you.
I know, because I'm accident prone. I get it. I know. I forgot a piece of deco mesh on one of these. Let me add that real quick. It's going to bug me. And like we said, anything that's wood, always spray this on there because it does seal the wood, and that works great. You want to hold this? Please and thank you. Let me see if I can get this off. I forgot a silver one in here, or that.
I love woodworking. It's just one of my hobbies. I just wish I had more time to do it.
Yeah, he works 6 days a week. Sunday's his only day off. He hauls mail for the U.S. Postal Service. Actually, he just goes to the post offices, and anything that you mail out at the post office, he picks it up and he takes it down to the distribution center. That's what he does all day long. And talks to his friends. Thinks voice to aggravate me.
Because you like it.
Of course. What would I do without you guys aggravating me all day? His friend, when he's at work, his friend will tell him, hey, call her and get her on the phone. I'm like, don't call me and get me on the phone. I'm busy crafting. I ain't got time for all that nonsense.
Lillian said she'd be our first client.
Alrighty. Do you want the fence? Absolutely, Lillian.
I guess I need to get busy and get some more put together.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of fences cut out there in the garage. He just needs to...
Get busy and put them together.
Yeah, get busy and put them together.
because I'll go and like each of these panels here, I'll go and cut so many and that and to the size I want to make them, and then the same thing with this bottom board, and then this one in the back. I got several of each of them already cut out, and that way I could just put them together and get so many made up.
I'm gonna have to put another Chanel in there. I ain't gonna do that right now. I already tortured them enough.
Pocket hole jig, hubby says, yep.
That's it.
You want that stand again?
I don't care. But that's what we're doing. That's what we did today. Lillian, you come on down. She said yes. Come on down anytime, because I know you're in northern Indiana and we're in southern Indiana. We're closer to Louisville, but come on down anytime. There. Alrighty. I'll roll these little tails up too after the live. I'm excited to hang this up on my door finally. I've been wanting one forever, and I haven't done it.
And usually when you hang up something new on the door, we'll sit there and look out the window, and people will slow down as they drive by our house to see what Christy's put up there new.
I have been to Dee's, but I haven't been there lately. I haven't been there in probably over
almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year. Only because I didn't want to cross the river with them raising up the tolls because I'm cheap. And I would rather use that money to go buy on crafts than to spend it on the tolls. I know, I'm awful. I know. You see those candy canes there? They had some picks out at Old Time Pottery. $1.49. And I bought us some. Aren't those just darling? I bought a few of those.
Yep. In Louisville, Peggy. I think it was Halloween time we was there, wasn't it? At Dee's.
Yeah, it was Halloween last year.
Yeah.
It was right after the Borden Valley days. Yeah.
Lillian said, take a picture with the sign.
Oh, the welcome one with our last name on it? Sure. I'll do it now. I'll take a picture of it and then I'll upload it.
Where do you want it?
You can stand there and hold it. You can pose.
Ooh. Can you see it?
Don't knock down the ceiling fan, darling.
Oh, here, let me.
Move the bow out of the way a little bit. The strings. The tails. There you go.
Can you see it?
Yep. There you go.
Sorry, my hand was in the way.
I got it. I took a picture of it. I'm getting ready to post it. Let me find our live again. I'm looking for the picture. Well, I'm not real tech savvy. It takes me a minute. I got it though. Well, I took it and I posted it to my regular.
Yeah, we've been there too, Peggy. We know what you're talking about.
What's that?
Eating bologna sandwiches, trying to save money for things.
Oh, yeah. We've been there several times.
Peanut butter, too.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Sometimes it was just peanut butter because we couldn't afford the jelly.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to put a GIF on there. But I may have to wait until after the live. For whatever reason, it's not wanting to.
We're all the time asking our kids, hey, how do you do this on a...
Yeah, we're not very tech savvy. We're illiterate when it comes to tech.
Floyd, I think we've all been there, yeah. But you do what you got to do, right?
Yep. All right. Does anybody have any other questions about anything? I will take a. I have a picture of the sign. I will post it in the comments as soon as. Absolutely, Lillian. Absolutely.
Well, thank you, everybody, for letting me be a part of the live and showing you what I've done and that. And hopefully I'll be able to show you more of what I can do here in the future.
Oh, you sly dog. You knew I was getting ready to tell you you're going live again Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday, next
I don't
week.
get a break?
No, I don't get a break. You don't get a break, you sly dog. Hubby, oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hubby
Yes,
will be
thank
back
you.
next week, and I will have him do the fence. He's going to do the fence for y'all. And I will do something small like this while he's doing the fence.
Do we need to bring another table in here to make more room?
Yeah, because you know I need my whole table. That sly old dog trying to take over my craft room now. Thank you, Floyd.
Thank you, Floyd.
Thank you all for joining us. Love y'all. And God bless. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. And I will be by myself and I'll have my whole table.
But I will be back Sunday.
See y'all later. Have a good evening. Bye. I can't get the camera to shut off. Good word. I told you I ain't very tech.